Okay. So, back. And looks like this time it actually worked. It's now a second stream. See, that's what I wanted to do yesterday, but fortunately was not aware of the fact that you kind of need to stop the stream for longer than a few minutes. It lives, says Commander Eufried Ragnarsson. Welcome back, says ALC. Cheers, guys. Welcome back as well. And just want to do sound testing, video testing, and bandwidth testing really quickly. But it should be okay. I mean, I literally just press pause and start yet again. So nothing should have changed, hopefully. So, actually it was quite risky to leave my ship here with all those bounty hunters like buzzing around. They totally could have just jumped in and blew me apart, but I guess we're good. So now we want to get some unexpected shield scans. So my favorite place for this is, I call it the scanning fields. It is a compromised beacon in the Wolf system. And I've actually shared this yesterday with a few of you guys, and you told me that you guys had great results there. So for those who wants to sort of bookmark this place, this is a good chance to do so. It's a good place to sort of find like elite NPCs, like anacondas, other combat ships. It's a good place to scan things, etc. Everybody says welcome back. Thank you guys. Welcome back as well. I'm not too sure for how long this part of the stream will be going on. I do think it's maybe about 2 hours. Who knows? Who knows how long I will play today? It's like Sunday. I got nothing better to do, so why not? Why not play a bunch of Elite with cool people like you guys? Can you transfer cargo to other ships yet, or do I have to flight engineer in my Clipper? Yeah, you cannot. You cannot transfer cargo, unfortunately. Well, I mean, since they removed commodities, it's a little bit less of a nuisance these days, but it's still a reasonable nuisance. Like, I really hate when you have like limpets, right? Or something else, and you can't transfer them to your new ship. Kinda sucks. So, for the data, we need these unexpected unexpected emission data, right? So I have 6 and I need about 20, so that's at least 6 drops, right? No, 5 drops, yeah. Should be reasonably fast, I think. Oh damn, an unmodded Clipper too. Wop wop. Wait, if you have cargo space on the other ship, can't you just switch? Yeah, if you have cargo space, you can, actually, yeah. Akudin, you're right, actually. I was thinking of a different scenario. It's because that my military ships that I usually use, they do not have any cargo. And if you like if you were like mining or something, right? Or scavenging for mats with limpets, right? And you want to switch to your military ship, you always have to either sell the limpets or like I kind of wish they would have at least a message that says, you know, oh, you have limpets on your ship, would you like to sell them? But no, you have to all do it manually. And actually, yeah, Karin is right. You can, if your other ship has the exact amount of cargo space or more, you can switch, actually. I wonder how long is this gonna take again. Come on. Oh, I only need 10 and I have that, so That's great. Well, they give you the message that limpets are not transferable. Yeah. Oh dear. I wonder what's up with the server today. I'm wondering if it's just because it's like a holiday and Sunday and everybody's just playing the game. Was mining 10 pay night earlier, so I got the message. Right. Come on. It's annoying. I should have probably just like restarted the game as well. Should have done it before. There's been a lot of network connection issues lately, so jumping and mission board opening can take a while. Oh, hold on a second. There is one trick that kind of works still. Is if you like, we used this a lot back in the Draconis 17 days, right? You would go into solo mode instead of private or open, and you would get less connection problems. So let us see if that actually helps us a little. What? Why? Who knows? I guess we are under attack or something. Are you sure you want to? You're in danger. What danger am I in? So weird. A weird game. Right, let's go to solo. From what I understand, or from what we learned back in 17 Draconis days, this sort of mitigates the whole... Yeah, that actually loaded much faster than the private group. Let's see, so we have only a few gems left. 4 gems, that's not too bad. Yeah, hopefully we'll get this ASAP, and then we can go on actual testing of the build and doing some fun things with it. I'm actually not even sure if this build will work. I'm trying to create something specific. Like in this game in particular, I really like doing builds, both PvE and PvP builds, but the builds that are not kind of like not mainstream, not orthodox, right? Like I really hate when people just they stack shields, they get their cutters, they get the same weapon loadouts, and they just who can min-max the most, right? For me, it's I don't know. I liked it before, kinda, but now it's a little bit stale for me. So instead, I'm trying to come up with some never before seen builds or use ships in never before seen ways, and I'm really fascinated at the moment by utility ships in particular, and I'm also fascinated with the idea of a ship that doesn't necessarily dare to do damage but can still influence the combat in a particular way. Like if you guys remember my mine layer eagle, this is the sort of mentality I'm going to be using for this ship as well. Okay, let's see. Hi, Massive Sage says Deranged D. Hey, Deranged, how are you, buddy? Happy Easter and all that jazz. If you don't celebrate Easter, happy Sunday. How are you today? Have you been doing anything fun in the game? Or just chilling? Tell me all about it. Since the server is a little bit fucky today, we kind of have a lot of time to chat about random different stuff. Like everyone is experiencing some issues, it seems, but actually we just tested the theory that, or should I say theory that, it's a little bit better if you stay in solo mode, right? It's not as bad. It actually worked the same way back in Draconis 17 farming day, so... I'm not sure what's the logic behind it. Maybe they have like a different server, which is only like sending some information about the game to the client. Maybe it's less overloaded than private group server or the open group server. Type 9s were used in interesting ways for mast locking before the cutters and corvettes. Nice. A little bit fucky today, lol. Hi, Massive D and Chad. Happy Easter to all. Thank you, Silvio. You too, buddy. Solo on Xbox seems to be working absolutely fine. Yeah, it actually seems okay on PC as well now. Went on a quick jaunt to the Orion Nebula. Wow. I'm good, thank you. Happy Easter indeed. I'm trying to open permit for Hodak. Ugh, I also need to get around on getting some permits and unlocking some. Like, I need to get that engineer for plasma accelerators, the guy who requires you to be allied with Alliance. I really can't be arsed of being allied with Alliance right now. But I guess I'll have to do it at some point. Just man, this disappearing bug is scary. Like you will forget about it and you will look down and there's like nothing there. Like, oh, what the fuck? Holy shit! What is happening now? Wow. Okay. So this is my favorite place for hunting high-level NPCs and also getting scans. This compromised beacon in the Wolf system, to be exact, Wolf 485A. I've decided that after I unlocked it. Wow, rude. Okay. I've decided that after I unlock the engineers, I'm getting an ass and going to Rosetta. It's a place I've always wanted to go, but never gone to. That's awesome, dude. Maybe I'll join your ship when you're there, so we can take some screenshots or something. I've actually, believe it or not, have yet to be on somebody else's ship but mine. Since I actually skipped beta, I don't participate in beta because I have sort of it's due to the way that I look at the game, right? I don't like, or should I say, I like when I can go into something new without the without it being spoiled for me or without exploring it priorly. It's in something like beta, right? I don't know. It's just a weird preference that I have. I just turned a DBX into a base assault craft. 2 missiles and 1 pulse with scrambled spectrum. Watch them ships fall out of the sky when thrusters fail. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. I've actually have a very similar build. It's just that instead of pulse laser, I put on a beam laser with long range. And the way that I use it is I use it to snipe rocket turrets. And then when rocket defenses are all gone, I shell the entire base with missiles. And then, just casually stroll with the SRV without any resistance. But yeah, man, the new DBX, like the relatively small changes that it received made it a whole new ship. I really, really like it so far. And from what I've seen after talking with other people, it looks like, everyone likes their new DBXs right now. Like, I haven't heard anybody say, no, you're wrong, DBX is garbage. I'd rather use this. Like, seems like everybody is enjoying their ships, their DBXs in particular. I also need to remember to sell my exploration data. I always keep forgetting that. And hold on a second. Stream says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth. That's a lie. Stop lying, YouTube. Because I can see that the video feed is fine. Right, onwards to scanning. So we're going to be mainly scanning small ships like Sidewinders, Vipers, all that jazz. Eagles. And we're looking for emissions. Start shield cycle, no. Well, I'm actually hostile here. I wonder if I'm pretty sure there will be ships at some point that will attack me. I never had the DBX until I started watching what you were doing with one. That's cool. So, did I inspire you? Actually, I've changed my loadout slightly, not too much, but slightly. And now I'm kinda able to take out like do assassinations and like take out anacondas with it very, very efficiently. It's a good ship. It's a good ship for what it's trying to do. Untypical shield scans, not what I'm looking for, but I will always take untypical shield scans. They're really, really important. Yes, inspire away, lol. Have you managed to turn a Cobra Mark IV into anything? I tried, could not make it fun to use. Actually, I've heard stories that Cobra Mark IV may be quite a decent PvP ship, believe it or not. I'm actually... I will be working on one. I'm just not sure when. But not that many ships in this game can be crowned as PvP ships, and for something like a Cobra Mark IV to be eligible, it's actually quite a feat. Yes, but you can't buy the Mark IV. That's a very good point, by the way. You have to have the... Wait, didn't you get for like pre-ordering Horizons as well or something? I don't actually remember where you got it. Don't need to, because not all people able to access it. Well, I have mine, and for those who also have one, rejoice. At some point we will be looking at it, and as I said, little birdies have told me that it is possible to weaponize it in a way that makes it quite a decent PvP ship. It's crazy to say such blasphemies, but apparently it works. Something I didn't knew at the time I was coming, lol. I have mine too, make the video. Sure, at some point. Horizons pre-order only, maybe lifetime backers or something. Okay, so I know that vultures also give me the stuff that I want. This DBX is suffering from a very similar symptoms that the Python is suffering from. It doesn't really turn if you don't keep your speed in the blue zone, right? Even if you put it more, it seems to lose its turning potential. Interesting. DBX has a really sturdy hull now. Yeah, it's quite decent. And you can always upgrade it with heavy duty, lightweight armor, so... What about the Viper Mark IV? Never use it, have no idea what it's best for, but really want a tiny combat ship for funsies. It's actually a great mine layer. If you've seen my shit. Where are the little ships at? If you've seen my Eagle video, right, you could technically get inspired from that. I got Cobra Mark IV from being in the preview program. Hi, Massive D, did you determine if the ships in the wing can recharge their wing mates' shields? Yes, we did. What do you mean? What do you mean? If the ships in the wing can recharge their wingmate shields? Hello D, says Mickey. Hey Mickey, I don't really understand your question, Derek. Yeah, I mean, if you have regenerator beams, you can. You can Christ. Let's go there. You can actually absolutely heal each other, right? We tested with the healing corvette and the results were incredible. For some reason I thought that the star was the beacon and I was flying into it. Laser with regeneration sequence recharges wingmate shields. Yes, we did test that. It was actually at the end of the first stream that I did, the one that has my commander's face in the thumbnail, right? So if you still want to see it, just check like the last 15 minutes of it. Okay, so now we just need to get a few good hits of these unexpected emission data, right? It technically shouldn't take long. Maybe, I would say something about 20 minutes should do it. My e-cig just went out of power. It's a disaster now, but this place is slightly different from the last time I've been there. Where are all the eagles? Okay, there are at least few. We mainly need to scan eagles, cobras, vipers. Oh, there we go. That's 1 out of 5. So we need 4 more. My cat launches random extreme missions on occasion. Wow. Poor kitty. Man, this gameplay is really hype, isn't it? Like, I think they should make an esport around this. Like, who can scan the most emissions in 10 minutes? Man, if it was possible, watch the stream in VR headset. That would be creepy. I don't think I could. Like, I don't think I would watch myself in VR. That would be too scary. My dog clears the room when he drops one. Heard there was going to be a new Corvette ship kit released sometime after 2.3 rolled out into live. Heard anything about that? Massive. I haven't, but I've actually checked my Corvette yesterday and saw that there are, you know, the available slots for the ship kit, and I was like, holy shit, I would throw my money immediately. I'm really wondering to see what sort of things they will add to it. Like, I didn't like. Okay, so real talk. So the Python ship kit was brilliant. Asp ship kit, it's okay. Eagle, not really. Don't really care. I think the Imperial Eagle looks the best on its own, right? But Viper Mark III actually pretty good. I own it. I like it. Anaconda was garbage. I didn't like Anaconda's ship kit. Vulture ship kit, brilliant. Absolutely lovely. Now, I do not imagine in which way they can put kit on the Corvette, but to be honest, I think I'm more excited for it than the aliens. Really excited for that thing to come out. I'm gonna throw my money at it like the second it's released. What e-cigarette do you use? I use the RX80. I kind of like it's heavy. It fits my hand well. Well, I have a huge hand, but it's not too large, right? And it produces so much vapor, like plumes and plumes of vapor. You can sink a room in it if you want to. So I'm really enjoying it. Would highly recommend, actually. IPAN Sidewinder. Come on, emissions, please. Cobra Mark III. You know what, MD? You know what, MD? The ship kit is look like Anaconda. I keep throwing money at my kit. I do love the Anaconda ship kit. I don't like it. I'm hoping we get the Pulse paint job on the Vet. I also don't like it. I don't know, a few streams back, right? I bought the Pulse skin, so just so you guys could see it, so just so you could like compare it. But personally, I hate them. I think they're a bit out of place. But I mean, it's just my own subjective opinion. If you like them, you know, all the power to you guys. I got Smok Alien Baby e-cig. Ever tried that? Also pretty good. I haven't, but this company is also Smok, so... Or should I say this is also made by this small company. Man, my English is weird today. I'm just like slowly degenerating into Borat every single day. Same, I got the Pulse Blue on the Anaconda. Yeah, I've actually bought that one. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm just... I'm just old and cranky. I don't enjoy those skins. They look out of place to me. Nice, I use Rerolling RX 200. It's a mouthful. I wonder they ever get ship kit for Imperial ships. Interesting, actually, yeah, you're right. Imperial ships just don't have kits. But since they're made by Steve Jobs, I guess they don't need it. They look great on their own merits. Okay, so this is interesting because this data gathering process actually requires me to relog constantly, right? Scan about 10 ships and relog for a new batch of ships, right? But with with the broken servers today, only Braben knows how frustrating this will be. What nationality are you, Massive D? I am a bit of a mix. I was born and raised in Lithuania. My mother is Lithuanian, dad is Irish, and well, my family from my mother's side, like the great grandparents, are Germans, so I have some German heritage in me. Imperial Clipper, Viper, car. Man, I'm telling you, this is esports material. Like, I'm surprised I don't have like 10,000 people watching me right now. I mean, how much hyper can you get in this? Scan, scan, relog, scan, scan, relog. I mean, surprised there's no clans around this activity. The Imperial ships already look good. I-kit, sorry. 99.95. Well, obviously, like the Apple ships would charge more. Like you get the a Corvette ship kit for $10, but the cutter is like 99.99, right? Otherwise, Steve Jobs will just turn in his grave. Cobra Mark III. Actually, I haven't gotten any. Actually, let me just check if the thing is not full. You have to be very careful when scanning, right? Because if your hold is full, you won't get any. Altering the Imperial Basque is heresy. That's right. Oh my god, Apple ships. Just joined the stream. What are you up to today, D? I'm just getting some scans now. And once I get them, we will... Jesus Christ, what is happening here? Why are these ships disappearing before I can scan them? 128 tons of cargo, extra 400 euros more. Well, Steve Jobs would be proud. I mean, Braben. Think about it, Steve Jobs and Braben, they're so alike, aren't they? This is boring. Oh my god, Apple ships. Ship kits would ruin the Imperial ships, I think. I got my cutter recently, showed it to my girlfriend who loved the look and tried to explain that it was very costly for what it is, really. She said, oh, so it's an Apple ship. I was laughing so hard. Man, your girlfriend is just so tolerant. Like, I think if I start showing Elite Dangerous to my girlfriend and start explaining stuff in it, she would be like, just get the fuck away from me, you fucking nerd. Dirk Fatmir. This is not gonna be easy, is it? We don't even get a nice spawn of small ships. What else are you going to upgrade on your DBX? Actually, my DBX is absolutely completed. It's a great ship. It's fantastic. I'm upgrading another ship. I'm just gathering materials for it. Do you allow fans to add you to friends in Elite? I could show off my condo design while giving ya a tour around Colonia once I head out next month. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Anybody can add me. I think I have like hundreds of people added at this point. I will literally add anyone. The more the merrier. My in-game name is Commander Massive Space D. And I know people just always say Massive Space D, but there's just the space, you know? Not the actual word. Sidewinder. That's a hell of a bounty hunting spot. Yeah, this is really, really good. That's why I'm telling you guys you should bookmark this place. It's super sweet. Not what I needed. and all those sidewinders just disappeared again. Tankus added. Rubber Mark 4. Storage shields recordings. Surely I will get them soon. Lamau Massive Space D. It's really hard to explain. Like some guys told me last time, like, oh, I'm trying to add you, but the name not available, and I had to tell them it's Massive Space D, and everybody started laughing. They say Massive D with a space, right? But then they would ask, well, where do you put the space? Doesn't work. You just can't win with this name. Should have known. I don't have a girlfriend. Aw. I will want to have her stream Kingdom Come Deliverance when it's released. I just added you. Inspired by the stream yesterday, I got the BX myself today and I have started upgrading. Got it up to jump range 56 light years so far. Not sure if I can get it further. But that's with some heat sinks and an SRV. That's super cool. Well, mine is not meant for jumping, but damn, that's a lot of light years. Well, another few hours, I be heading out practicing with Children of Raxla. Wow. I'll message you, Chris, after the stream. I want to talk to you about it. What do you think would be the target jump rate for DBX meant for exploration outside the bubble? Why not 60? Try 60. Where did the name Massive D come from? I'll tell you in a second. Yes, you can get it higher with lightweight build. Got mine to hit 60. My DBX is out in Colonia with 41 light here and no SRV. I delayed my trip to Colonia due to the event that's supposed to begin on April... I think it's April 29th, isn't it? So, Massive D, right? So, a few years back, I watched a show that I really, really enjoyed. It was called The Fringe, or should I say just Fringe, right? And the evil corporation in Fringe was called Massive Dynamics, and I really, really like that name. It's kind of like Boston Dynamics, but even also almost even more cooler, right? And I don't know, I was kind of a fanboy of the show at that time, and I was also trying to create an account for Elder Scrolls Online, right? And when I typed in Massive Dynamics as the login name, the website told me Massive Dynamics is too long. Would you like to use Massive D instead? And I was like, yes. From now on and forever. And that was the origins of it. I thought it was hilarious. And then, oh, there we go. Unexpected emission data, finally. So we need about maybe 2-3 more drops and we'll be good. And obviously, it's almost like an innuendo. People always run away with it. I think it's a hilarious nickname. It's like See, YouTube is not banning me for it because I have an explanation for it, right? But it's also kind of, you know, it complements my rebellious spirit. It's pretty much my nickname is my spirit animal. Evening D says the game kernel. Man, the game kernel. I've been trying to see. I've been trying to look for that video and where you smoked a cigar. I couldn't find it. Send me a link later on. Haha, I have Hugh Laurie's face in my connected friends now. Perfect. Fringe was a badass show. The finale was crazy trippy though. Yeah, the ending was kind of weird, but I liked Fringe. When given the choice, I'd use a massive D2. Doesn't think what we can automatically assume it is. Fringe was a good show. I saw it 2 times. Yeah, I can tell you guys for a fact that no one has ever associated this name with Fringe. I don't think Fringe was that popular, but nobody's like especially on forums, like in the beginning, like, oh my gosh, you're so full of yourself, like talking about your dick or something. Like, no man, it's not what it means. It means from a show. Stop it. Like, yeah, right, whatever. You know what you did. Like, no, I'm telling you, it's from a show. Why don't you believe me? Like, oh man, this name has gotten me in trouble a few times actually. I actually think that. Right, I played this game for a while called Don't Starve. Well, I say for a while, maybe for a couple of weeks, right? Don't Starve was great. I loved it. I really liked the Tim Burton look of it as an artist, right? I'm not really an artist, like I'm a graphical. I do graphic design sometimes, right? I really liked how the game looked, and we played it with friends, blah blah blah, and then I went to forums to talk about it, and my nickname was Massive D. And the forum moderators actually changed my name to Massive Z, and I was like, "Fuck you! That's not what what my name was supposed to be. This is what it means. This is why I took it. No, we're so politically correct. It has to. You can't use that. Jesus Christ, dude! Like, if my name makes you uncomfortable when it doesn't even mean the things that you do, like, what the fuck." Or should I say, it doesn't even mean the things that you think it means. Nah, whatever. Started shield cycle. Mickey says lol. Right? Like, what the fuck? I'm actually thinking if I've gotten in trouble on Elite forums for it. I know that a lot of people used to call me out on it, like, oh my god. Like, your name suits you so well. Like, just because I have a different opinion than you, then immediately I'm branded as a massive dick. I guess how it works in this day and age. Okay. Man, I really want to be done with this as soon as possible. We're not too far off, actually. Let me just check what we have. An expected emission. We need about 2-3 more drops and we will be done with it. Your name's origin is brilliant. Thank you, sir. Thank you for saying that. SJW says academization. All you guys have so dirty minds. I was thinking of nothing by the name Massive D, just it sounds cool. Oh, lonely. Bless your pure heart. Pure unspoiled heart, should we say. And now I am spoiled and will think all the time about it. Lol, better than SDC. What's the origin of SDC? I don't even know. I don't even want to know, to be honest, but tell me anyway. They probably saw it like on some candy bar paper or something. Like, I seen somebody on forums, like, burn them super hard, like, what does SDC stand for? Does it stand for spoiled delusional children? Like, Hmm. I couldn't help but lol slightly. Surely we will get these soon. Massive Dangerous. That sounds cool. If they thought Massive D was rude, it's them that committed the thought crime. Yeah, right. Fucking thought police. How dare they? But it was Don't Starve. Like it was pretty much populated by the same people who play Minecraft. I guess they were thinking that my name was just being too edgy for their forums. Something doesn't matter. SDC Small Dick Club. Lol. I never heard that one before. That's oh my god. Oh my god. I'm losing it. That's so good. That is so good. They are so cool. They're so cool. Says Curtis. By the way, Curtis, I've checked your channel and I couldn't I've seen that video in where you trolled that streamer or whatever his name is, and he was so mad. He was so salty. It was brilliant. It's one of the best videos on YouTube. Like, I'm telling you guys, go to Tony Curtis's channel and look for a video in where he trolls the streamer. It's brilliant. It deserves a billion views. Do it now. You will not regret it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I guess that's the first shoutout that I ever did. Didn't even realize. Sidey windy. So Massive D in SDC is about 5 inches. Okay, this is going down a very interesting rabbit hole, this conversation. No coffee. Massive D stands for something else. It stands for massive dynamics. Look it up, look it up. Small Dick Club. That's brilliant. Whoever came up with that deserves a medal. Lol smiling dog crew took a second. No, Chris Wu killed it. I'm still laughing inside. God damn it. Need only a few more drops of these things. I'm pretty sure we'll get them, right? You guys can appreciate how long this takes. There we go. I added a new buddy. Small Dick crew. Viper Mark III. It's really debatable which activity is more of a time sink, this or the USS hunt. Chris said this. I think I'm gonna agree with him in about 10-20 minutes. I loved Fringe. I love Fringe as well, dude. Yeah, the professor though was kind of a bit of a house trip off, I have to say. Yo, MD, my neighbor, say hi. Huh, why would they say hi to me? I want to hear what's the scenario there. That's why they always hunt in gang group. I see. I honestly think that their whole popularity is pretty much cock riding, or should I say dick riding, the fact that people just give so much emphasis on them, right? instead of like just switching to solo or switching to something else, right? Or just dealing with it. Like everybody just goes on forums like, oh my god, griefers, blah 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 blah. Like if people would stop giving them attention, right, they would just go down in the way that the Zimbabwean money went, you know, people just using stacks of money to light fires and keep, you know, houses warm and wallpaper their walls. I mean, it's literally meaningless and worthless. And that's what happens to stuff once you stop giving it meaning to it, you know what I mean? Donnie Curtis says, you know I have quite a YouTube. I don't know, I'm gonna go check your channel right now. It's because I can. Commander Tony Curtis. I'm actually gonna save that video, I really laughed at it last time. Wait, which channel is yours? Oh, there you go. Which video was it? Was it? Ah, there we go. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do something unorthodox here. How do I do this? Right, so that should stop the sound for that, right? So, and if I go into desktop and I go this and go to Curtis channel and look at this video, watch this. I swear to God, it's worth it. It's hilarious.
Are you kidding me? It's another commander.
Like, this guy's apparently like a famous streamer or something. Like, has
Tony Curtis!
thousands of views.
Buddy! Hey, buddy! Hi!
I swear to God, guys, this is worth to watch.
What a raging dick. Oh my god. Congratulations, Tony. Congratulations. You've killed a Sidewinder. Twice. It's all he's got. This is all he's got. This is the best thing he'll have in his life. He has absolutely nothing. He's paying attention to me. Oh my, Tony, I'm paying attention to you. I'm giving you validation. I am calling you out, Tony. You scum-sucking piece of motherfucking filth. Bring it. PAX East. I want to shake your hand. I want to see how big of a man you are. I want you to come to PAX East. I will buy you a pass.
I'm surprised he hasn't said, do you even lift, bro?
Shake my hand. Come to Boston. Do it. He wonders why girls won't date him. He's so nice. Because he's so nice, m'lady.
I can't. This is the best. This goes on for a while.
Try this again. Here we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah. 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 Hey, buddy. Yeah, Tony Curtis. Tony Curtis. How's it going, my friend? Is that unarmed sidewinder really starting to piss you off? Is it really making your day? I hope so. I really hope so. Tony Curtis, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's probably gonna upload the video of me ranting at him, being like, "Look at how salty this guy is."
No shit, Sherlock. Jesus Christ.
That is people who he feels are his betters, but they're not better. They're beta cucks, and he's an alpha, and it's their fault.
That is brilliant. Like this video, I'm like, this should say like 600 billion views. It's probably the best video on YouTube, guys. Congratulations, Tony Curtis. Holy shit. Okay, back to gaming. There we go. Okay, so now back to the original. Back to the original. Where is it? Okay. Nothing better than give some salt. Like I don't know. I found the Curtis video like by sheer accident. I was looking for something else and I kind of clicked it and it just started playing. And I don't remember when I laughed so hard. I don't even know who the streamer is. I looked him up on Twitch. He is pretty popular, but Jesus Christ, did he lose his shit? Okay. So back to the original strategy. We need to get some more emissions. I think 2 or 3 drops will do it. And then we will go finally go do some more interesting stuff. It's very unfortunate that, you know, this particular modification that I want to get required me to do the 2 most boring and most time wasting activities in the game. I mean, it is unfortunate, but what can we do? I really hope that, you know, maybe we can somehow use these videos to actually bring attention. Maybe I'll just actually send this video to support and maybe like start a discussion saying, look guys, this is how long it's taking. Like I know I'm not a big streamer, I'm not a big YouTuber, but I'm trying to entertain an audience here. But tell me, how the fuck do I do it with this when they have to watch this for like 45 minutes? How do you do it? That's what reason for SDC for. What shell booster upgrade do you recommend on an FDL for PvP? It depends what you modded the shields for, right? Well, the 2 really good shield boosters is obviously the... You want to have at least 2 resistance modified boosters, right? And you want to have your shields either reinforced. Yeah, for PvP, yes. Actually, okay. PvP, federal, not federal, Furtherlands, right? Upgrade your shields for reinforced. Definitely get prismatics because they're super good. They're synergized with FDL super well, right? Modify them for reinforced and then get unexpected emission data. Perfect. So we need 1 more. and then get one booster that adds thermal resistance, and the rest just go with either resistance or heavy duty, right? Should be a decent setup for you, dude. Lol, thanks for the plug, Massive D. You could do a whole stream just on this stuff. It's okay, Tony. I was pretty happy to show that up. I actually saw it, I bookmarked it, then I forgot it, but I'm happy to show it to my audience, dude. I definitely think you deserved more views for that particular video. Like, yeah, like that video, or should I say from that video, judging, it kind of seems like you have a flair for comedy. Maybe you should like think about your YouTube channel, like maybe do more videos like that, you know? Perhaps it could take off, you know? I have that tune stuck in my head now. I go for 2 HD booster and 2 augmented and 1 augmented for the FDL. Thanks, sorry, wanted to say PvE, that will work too. Well, actually for PvE, you can do it slightly differently. You can do thermal resistance shields and 2 resistance boosters and 1 heavy duty booster. Should be really good. Let's see. How many? I think we need like 1 or 2 more drops and we will be done here. Back to the mission. Yeah. Let's set a rule here. So I will stay here until... I will stay here for about 15 more minutes. So 10 after 7 in game time is when we pretty much leave this place. And whatever happens, happens. I don't want to... Like, we already spent so much time here. Well, not particularly in here, but just farming for this particular weapon set. That FDL needs tons of shield as it's paper hull as hell. Well, in PvE it's not that important. Like, it wouldn't be outlandish to run... to even consider Bywave shields for the PvE, right? Maybe not even carry like shield cell banks. Oh dear. I can tell you guys, I'm as bored with this particular activity as you are watching it. Somebody needs to start like some very exciting topic so we can sort of run away with it, because the last 15 minutes in this place will just be excruciating, I know it. There always are. This activity in particular sucks if you want to min-max your PvP ships, because to get heavy-duty boosters, you need to get an untypical shield scan databanks, right? Which you do it in the same time, or should I say in the same method as you do it here, right? But unfortunately, you will need maybe 50 of them, maybe 100 of them, to get some decent results, or maybe, you know, draw some god rolls or something, right? And as you can see, we've been here for like half an hour and we were barely able to collect 9. Can you fucking imagine? Jesus Christ, 9 in 30 minutes. Ugh. And it doesn't help that the game also, the server keeps giving up. That's why data scanning is the worst part of all engineering, says Chris. Well, it's kind of rivaled by the unidentified signal source hunt, but yes, these two are definitely up there. Oh boy, oh boy. Let me just restart the game because this I can tell that this has completely given up now. I mean, I'm thinking like, how could they make this more interesting? Like, I don't know. What do you guys think about auction? Like, I know that a lot of like MMORPGs have auctions in them, right? What do you think about an auction in Elite Dangerous? Wouldn't it be cool if you had a lot of money in this game, let's say a couple of billion, and you don't really want to do this stuff, right? What if you could just go on an auction and buy it? Like, how do you think? Do you think the game would be improved? Do you think the game would be degraded by such an introduction? Would you be opposed it, against it? I'm kind of interested to see what you guys think. As Zen says, engineering is usually an excruciatingly painful experience. It's not something to be rushed if you wish to maintain your sanity levels high. Anyhow, do you buy any flight suit skin and cosmetic phase? I find it kind of ugly. They should make materials and data player economy. I did buy a skin, a flight skin. Let me see it. It's not too bad. I think it's okay, this one. But yeah, they're not the best, definitely. I think an auction house would be great if you could sell to it. Yeah, that's what I mean, like where people sell and buy the materials or the actually modded ship parts. Interesting. I would love to. Let's say if I was for the introduction of an auction house, right? I would say that both materials and modified parts. I would be interested to see in both, actually. But it's actually a good idea. Like, what if you don't want to double down? What if you don't want players selling modified parts, right? Material house would be great, I think. Because, you know, if there are people who really like doing this, like especially miners who get a lot of that crap just by default, right? It would be very interesting if they could sell it, right? Because it would mean that their activity and their income would be more rewarded, I think, right? Like, I think with the introduction of a material auction house, the miners would be so happy. Like, they would be happy like overnight. It would change their whole existence, right? Obviously, then there are some problems, like, you know, obviously more gold sellers, people, you know, people raising high prices and devaluing gold, and should I say, no, I shouldn't say gold, I should say credits, right? Like, auction houses tend to devalue credits because at some point, let's say like at this point, right, if you have a few billion in this game, you're kind of considered rich, right? But imagine if people started selling like complete god rolls, right? Like 70% augmented shield booster, like with 20% resistance, something like you've never seen before, like are all so good that, you know, holy shit, what the fuck, why is it so good, right? And he puts it like for 2 billion or something, right? And there would be that one guy who has like 20 or 30 billion who would build like the absolute best ship that the server has ever seen, right? Like, it's interesting to think about these sort of things. I'm wondering if the Frontier development are sort of having a very similar train of thought, thinking that, you know, maybe if we do add it, we will devalue the money in the long run. Okay, let me just read a few of these comments. Yeah, dude, material and data for the engineering should be sellable. That would be neat, having an auction house. I'm honestly interested in being able to help certain friends via direct credit handout. They don't want to make them sellable because they'd have to be buyable, maybe. It wouldn't force developers to make items more rare. Yeah, that's also true. Mining does not yield the good stuff though. But you know, you would be able to sell at least the mats that you're throwing away now, right? You can already give credit handouts to friend, kinda. You are right, mining is boring as hell. Agree. And I kind of like mining actually. It's not the thing that it's boring, it's that it's not rewarding enough. Buy stuff at a commodity market, transfer via collect, limp it outside. Yeah, you can do that now. But I do understand the reasons for not having such a mechanic in the place. No, I don't like auction houses, Chris. What if Frontier set a price range so you can devalue credits? Well, then it would be kind of like the store, because everybody would just set it to the same price, right? It just make worse in the game because it turned like Diablo 3. Well, Diablo 3 was slightly different because they were kind of, you would be able like to use real money to buy stuff, right? That was the controversial bit. Like, I mean, look, games had auction houses forever. Forever they had it, and they were working fine, like in every single one of them, right? Diablo just did it kind of dodgy and shady. People who like, they were buying like selling items for like thousands of dollars and that kind of thing, right? I want to see some ships, please. Yeah. Like, how does this scanner even work? I just came from that direction and there were no ships there, but when I get here, the ship just appears behind me somehow. Interesting. Okay, so we have 4 minutes and I'm getting out of here. As I said, I'm not gonna waste my entire day here. If we can get it, if the server is just so stubborn, it's not gonna give us. We'll just, instead of wasting time, we'll just leave and complain a lot instead, right? I think that's slightly more constructive at this point. Okay. No, you can do that too in Elite Dangerous. Handouts in their current form are sort of painfully slow, having to pass and collect palladium over and over till you reach the desired credit amount. Set sensor range to max. Hey D, what are you up to? Hold on a second. I think my sensors are maxed, no? And how do I do that? Oh, did not want to silent render. Oh, there we go. I knew I had a button for it somewhere. Still disappeared. How much faster do you want it to be? It took me 10 minutes to transfer 5 million. Well, I do think that they don't want to make the money shareable because there would be just an unstoppable flux of gold sellers, right? I think I've seen a post on forums like long ago of some dude like who's pretty much made a living, right? Like selling elite credits and that sort of thing, and it's kind of dodgy, you know. I'm not really sure what to think of it, you know. My ship just got glitched out randomly, lost control. Second, oh shit. My ship just glitched out randomly, lost control, and got to 120% heat levels. I was flying away. from a red dwarf and nothing was near me, but it acted like I was in a range of a white dwarf. Well then, when trying to bump a friend into fully fitted FDL, it takes considerably longer than just directly trading 100 million credits. Braben frowns upon you for boosting your friend. I don't know, man. I personally don't. I don't think I would have a problem if you would be able to do that, but I do believe that Frontier do have a problem. But look, it's easy to criticize them, obviously, but you know they're probably looking at this on the large scale. Maybe they are concerned about the economy, or perhaps they want the economy to stay in a certain way, maybe until X, or should I say feature X, is released. We have to remember that the game is like still super. It's like super unfinished. It's like its infancy stage and blah 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 blah. Right? It's hard to say. You know, it's easy to imagine things. It's easy to dream about things, but I personally would like to see an auction house. To be honest, like I guess a lot of people who you know who have jobs obviously and can only afford to play the game for maybe a couple of hours per week, right? But I think they would also appreciate that bit because instead of like going after engineers or going after a certain activity, right? Instead they could maybe just focus on getting money and then using the money to buy the ships or the upgrades that they want. It would be interesting, I would say. I do believe that a lot of people would appreciate it, right? And I don't think it would be... See, if you think of it this way, right? If you take a mechanic and then, you theorize it, you sort of talk about it and say like, okay, so if we implement this mechanic, like half the population would love it really much, right? And the rest of the population would probably not care about it that much or wouldn't be against it, right? Does that make a good option for implementation, then, right? Or should I say implementation, right? Because a lot of options that they did add, like for example engineering, like half people were for it, half people were against it, and they still went through and implemented the feature, right? So with something like auction house, where half the population is okay and half the population is just agnostic to it, right? The question sort of arises: is it a good mechanic to implement? Whom would it hurt? I don't know, it's hard to say. I guess it's just my own, subjective 2 cents. Okay, this is literally it. Scanning these 2 eagles and getting out. This was a waste of time. Like 9 data in like what, 40 minutes? This was just awful. Okay, time to go. Let me just check how long I'm streaming now. I'm streaming for 1 hour and 13 minutes, and pretty much most of it was spent in this particular place trying to get scans, and in about an hour we got only 3 drops. So imagine if you're working and you want to upgrade something and it requires scans. Could be kind of disappointing, like auction house sounds pretty good about now, but we're okay. We're okay with it. So this is interesting now. So I need to go back to Jameson, which is my home base. And then I think I will need to take my Anaconda there because I need a ship that carries 2 large slots and also has the ability to jump really far. So I think it may be Anaconda. I can get my engineering ship, sell it like 3 trillion, then I get instant cash on it. Okay. Auctions wouldn't break the game if it's only for material, but if it's modules, then it becomes complicated. Kinda. So in 2.3, a good spot for grinding money, asks Anxiety Disorder. I kinda like that name. A good place to grind money is probably Sotis and Seos. And also, people told me that they make a lot of money doing passenger missions, like there's like missions that give you 20 million per, right? So, so you should probably try that. Auction ships would be nice for newer players, but I think there will be combat ranks for some ships at auction. What are you trying to harvest now? Wake stuff? Have you tried distribution center or famine sectors? No, man, I've been farming. I've been just doing scanning small ships in a compromised beacon, which is the best place to do so, right? But unfortunately, the RNG was just so bad. And in about an hour, we got like 3 drops. Ugh, just ugh, disgusting. Hope you're watching this, Braben. This time wasting is my main gripe with the game. It's easy to spend 3 hours in game without getting anything done. When still works for money. Well, I wouldn't say that I didn't get anything done. We got a bunch of good stuff. A lot of cadmium, plenty of iron, plenty of nickel, and a decent amount of unexpected emission data, a decent amount of untypical shield scans, which are very good. And that was done in the last 3 hours. Or should I say 3.5, right? So, all in all, it wasn't too bad, but on average, this was slow for me. This was, on average, about, I would say, 20 to 25% below the line that I sort of, that I sort of stay on when it comes to investing my time and getting a reward from the game, right? So this was... like on average it was okay, but for my sort of like technique or material gathering technique, it was below average, right? And mainly it was, well, the reason for it was, I think, because the 2 weapons that I want to modify, right, they needed 2 mats that are incredibly hard to get. Like, one of them was the proto heat radiators, because you can only get them from high grade emission signals, right, which are hard to get in themselves. And then the second material that I needed for them was the unexpected emission data, which you can only get from scanning small ships. But unfortunately, scanning ships has probably the biggest RNG differential in the game, because sometimes you will get 10 drops in like half an hour, sometimes you will not get a drop for 2 hours or 1 hour, and it has happened to me. Like, it really has happened to me before. I think I have it on video somewhere. Like, I could not believe how badly those drops are not, like how badly I'm not getting those drops, right? So I even made I filmed a video about it, right? Didn't really release it, it was just sort of like for my own private library, but still, holy fuck. You can get into some bad RNGs when looking for scans. Let's bump it. Ooh, that, oh shit. That was a nice landing actually. Okay, let me just read a few of these comments. Quince is definitely a good spot for passenger missions. I never try to hurry anything in this game. Sometimes I just wander around aimlessly. It's great for relaxing. Yeah, that's a good way to play the game. I made about 200 million in Quince starting yesterday. That's pretty good. Well, let's say you're a bit more knowledgeable than the average player. That's probably why I consider this below average. Probably your average Joe would consider this slightly above average or average, but it's still not great. Well, Mini took 4 days on the same system to scan those 300 untypical shield. It took, like, I've scanned 200 untypical shields. It took me 2 days of 6 hours. It took me 12 hours to get 200 untypical shield scans one time. and it was disgusting. Like it was actually one of the reasons why I took a break for like a couple of weeks. Payouts are always determined by your reputation with the local minor factions. Any system where you are friendly or above should be... Oh shit, accidentally closed my thing. Where did that comment go? Any system where you're friendly or above should yield high paying missions. How did you get 200 million? Asks Manan. Do you scan only low and medium security bases to get cracked industrial firmware? Yes. Also satellites. In the Python doing passenger missions. I'm gonna try this in my Dolphin then. Okay. So what we need to do now is we need to get something that can transport to... I think it's gonna be our Anaconda. Maybe. What about this? Vulture? Fuel scoop. Actually, this may not be... maybe a decent idea to use this vulture. Holy crap, you have 23 ships. Holy crap, I do. A week ago, Saturday, I made 20 million on 2 sightseers. Yesterday, made 10 million on 1 sightseer and 1 on top of transport pass mission. Right. Optional internals. Let us store this. And let us put fuel scoop here. That's actually perfect. Let's do it. What was that nav beacon, Massive D? It was... let me see if I can remember it from memory. It was Wolf 485A, I think. Lol Ocelot. Lol HMS Ocelot. Not your typical Ocelot. Man, I hope I calculated my materials correctly and I'm not gonna go to Bro Tarkin for nothing here. Wouldn't that be? Let's take a gamble, right? The gems should be about 11. 11 gems is decent. Okay. Now I'm curious, could you show us your current assets? I could. Just bumped into a drop of 5 proto heat radiators, wasn't looking for them. Arsenic and core dynamics composites usually take me the longest. Lol shieldless vulture. Yes, shieldless. You wouldn't believe how tanky this little beast is. Like, I could accelerate this ship into a station at about 510 meters per second, about 5 times in a row, and this ship would still have like 50% health left. This thing is crazy tanky. I don't have money for... oh, by the way, somebody asked me to show my assets. They're not too big. I would think they're reasonable. Statistics. Wait. Did they change something? Oh, there we go. For some people, current assets is bugged and shows less money. I think it actually shows slightly less for me as well. Mine should be about 12 or 13 billion. Probably no canopy, though after the second bang into the station. Yeah, Vulture does have trouble with the canopy, but you'll see, you'll all see. I have found a Wolf 405, is that it? No, buddy, let me show it to you, so you know where exactly it is. It is a place called Wolf 4A 5, sorry, 485A, right? Wolf 485A is where you need to go. I'm actually surprised to be flying with the Vulture here, but it just happens to carry two large weapons, and it has a decent jump range, so it's not too bad. Casey Collins says 2. What do you mean by 2, Casey? What bitrate do you stream with? I stream at about 25,000 bitrate. You're welcome, Andy. Must have been a mistype, my bad. It's okay. Nice, got about half of that in current assets. I just went in chat in game. Man, that's not even the biggest piggy bank out there. Like I've seen people with something obscene like 30 billion. Like some people have really crazy piggy banks. Like I think that even having like 10 billion in the assets will probably set you off for life in this game. Like it's hard to imagine needing any more than this ever. Maybe after 5 years or something, but yeah. Eight jumps to Muang. Maybe buying a station. Maybe. But it's probably like it would probably be like a clan effort or something. Commander Peregrine Falconis, what are your thoughts on the Galnet post? Which one? Maybe they'll let us construct our own by crafting planet coaster mechanics. Wow. I wonder if they ever implemented feature buying properties to generate income. I would assume so. Like from what I heard, like planetary mining is going to be better. You will be able to set up your own like mining camps and all that jazz. JL Zocht says hi. Hi JL, how are you, buddy? And I also, right, one thing that I'm really excited for, right, is they said at some point that they're going to introduce more terrain vehicles, right? So you're gonna have something like, you know, like mining trucks, you know, mining science vehicles like science trucks and all that jazz, right? So I'm interested to see in what sort of things you can actually do on planets. Do you enjoy power play? And so, if so, who do you pledge to? I do not care about power play. I just pledge to them to acquire weapons and modules. And currently, I'm pledged to Yuri Grom because I want to get the containment missile. Maybe then I'll go rogue. Who knows? That reminds me, I really need to put out that how to power play video. There is like you don't need to wait, or should I say waste that much time on power play to get the power play modules. It's actually very simple. You could join the small dick SDC. Nah, man. I was offered to many times. I just couldn't care less. It's nice to go rogue once in a while, says Chris. Chris. The way you said it makes me wonder. What does that missile do? It prevents you from leaving the instance. It shuts down your... or should I say it reboots your frameship drive. So it's an evil, evil, evil missile. It's made out... it's made out of and runs on pure salt. It's quite interesting though, like you could mod it for a super penetrator mod, which makes it even more salty. Nice company while collecting MEF, you guys are. It prevents combat log. Oh, if only, bro. I have those equipped, says Chris. If you have shields too, yes. With high penetration mod, says Chris. Or actually, I'm not too sure. I think it works against shielded enemies too. It prevents combat log. Only, you know, having a video recording can prevent a combat log. Shouldn't a PD counter that missile? It should. But you need to carry at least 2. And if you're carrying at least 2, it means that is like 2 shield boosters less that you're carrying. It means you're gonna lose your shields quicker. You may even get destroyed quicker before the missile even matters. Or if the enemy is flying a very fast ship, they can actually fly next to you or close to you and sort of shotgun you in the face with it. So the point defenses won't be able to react. Well, it works good as normal penetration missile too. It's a good missile. It's a great weapon. It's a bit of a salt generator, but other than that, I think it's great. Also, Yuri Grom looks like Fidel Castro, so it's hilarious, I think. Man, I'm so like I'm thinking now. I'm really hoping I have all the mats. I'm thinking if I like didn't miss one important one, otherwise this whole trip is just gonna be a disaster. Chris, I assume you have them on your cutter, right? So how many of them you have, I wonder? Like, did you just use one slot for it, or what? Come on, hamster, come on. We all want to see what happens next. Seriously? Woohoo, made it to live event rather than watching the recording, says Iron Spectre. Well, you made it uh, into the exact moment where the server hamster stopped spinning. Chris says it only works once for every 30 seconds. That's still decent. And one missile is enough. Come on, game, please. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? If it stays like this for too long, I'll have to kill it. But like from what I heard, this has been happening to everybody today. Server seems to be overloaded. Oh, there we go. We arrived. That was the longest journey. Man, is anyone old enough to remember a game called The Longest Journey? I keep saying that. I keep saying, "Oh, we're having a longest journey." I'm actually making a reference to a game. It was kind of like a point and click type of game, but it was really famous back in the day. Back in the day, I mean like 16 years ago. Yeah, I have 80 arsenic for 10 minutes. Wow. But you can use EMC. I don't think you can't use EMC against rockets. You can fire them for too long. Wow, Chris, I'm surprised you know that game. Probably old enough, but don't know it. I still have sequel too. I'm actually thinking about. I think I'm thinking about The Longest Journey 2 because it's the one with the girl, like the lesbian girl or whatever. It's an interesting game. Like I used to play a lot of it. I'm actually too old for 16 years ago. Well, 16 years ago, how old? Actually, I said 16. It's probably 17 years ago. I was 11 years old. No, the new one called Dreamfall. Let me check it out. I think I'm talking about the same one. Longest journey Dreamfall. Oh, right. I forgot about this one. Right. I actually I knew about it, but I never played it. So I played the previous one. Yeah. Okay, settlements and Bruised Legacy. It continued the second sequel. Man, Chris, I can't believe you're such a huge fan of it. And we're getting hunted immediately after arriving. It's interesting, there's like a lot of NPCs been hunting me today. Actually, let me check something here. I think I should probably disable my desktop. There we go. Okay. Don't forget the liners are top one of all liners out there. I am, says Chris. Lol, the stream description for The Longest Journey. Oh, she's so... I can't read that, dude. can't read that. Well, we have 16 rolls for 2 weapons. Hopefully we will get the result that we want. Who knows? It's a difficult one. Not even in the Andy voice. Nah, man. Holy shit, am I gonna crash into the planet here? This is bullshit, game. This is so bullshit. Why are you doing this to me? Like, the NPC waited. He waited for the last fucking second. Lucian Shiratsu. No, man, I can't. Actually, it's funny enough, I have German heritage, but I can't speak German. I speak 3 languages, but none of them is German. Lucian Shiratsu. Nah. Sorry, I'm not gonna embarrass you by mispronouncing your language. Sorry, dude. You should get the Dreamfall as it is final chapter of the entire series. I have to say that I don't remember, like I remember the characters well, and I remember the first few, like I remember the city and all that jazz, right? I don't remember the actual story, I was too young at that time. I got pulled right through a planet once. You were asking for it by flying a shieldless vulture. You're laughing at my shieldless vulture, but I would fight you in my shieldless vulture. This thing is stronger than you think. Actually, there is some footage that I put in my just the tip videos of me flying the shieldless vulture and absolutely destroying like NPC anacondas and NPC corvettes. So you may be slightly wrong about the capabilities of this ship. The first longest journey, girl die on the second chapter. No spoilers, Chris. Come on. What the fuck, dude? Fuck, dude. Then the tomboy girl is a dreamer. Continue the dreamfall. Not even a spoiler alert, eh, Chris? No, I'm joking. It's been like 20 years now. Who cares? Hook my phone to charger there really quickly. Okay, let's not crash. Let's not crash. Let's not crash.
Flight control online. Welcome, Commander. Request docking permission if you wish to land.
I'm actually quite proud that, like Tom, at the moment that Tom is sort of devaluing the ship, he doesn't know. He simply does not know. He will learn. You will all learn, guys. Just finished my vulture now. Just need to learn how to fly it, says Fatini. Well, a few glasses of wine, and it sort of rolls by itself. I'll bring my shieldless one with the force shell cannon. Honestly, I haven't flown vulture in a while since getting my FDL. So the vulture is basically the mining ship from Guardians of the Galaxy. Between Stark and Arcadia. Arcadina, he says. Okay, so let us engineer. So beam lasers. Vision beam lasers. And we have think we have enough, but man, I need some really good rolls. I'm kind of afraid that 16 may not be enough for this. I hope it's gonna be enough. Oh, that power draw. If only that power draw was. Oh, there we go, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. This is decent. This is decent. Armor piercing, distributor draw, very good. Come on, damage per second. No, that's bad. This is not good. This is slightly better than average, but fuck. This mod in particular is very tricky. It's very hard to get all the bits of it up. Oh, come on. If it just stays like this, it's perfect. Don't do nothing. No effects, please. It's okay. It's okay. No power. Don't touch the power. I don't care about thermal load. It's okay. It's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it, game. I'll take it. If the next one is like this, it's fine. I'll take it. No special effect. Doesn't matter. I'll take this. Although the distributor draw could also be better. Fuck. I don't want to risk it. It's and everybody is gonna gasp right now when I take regeneration sequence. What is he gonna do with these regeneration sequence? Is he a madman? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. This is okay. Like, I would really love to see more distributor, but I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be okay, guys. Let me just read a few comments. Good luck. I always go for double advanced PAs, better in Vulture. Chris, you don't understand. Aha, we'll try that, says Fatini. I'm working on something different here, buddy. I don't think you guys can guess what I'm working on here. Green lasers for the vet. No, you're wrong. Also, Crevette only has one large slot. I need two large beam lasers, and instead of having them turreted, I need them specifically to be gimbaled. Man, I wish this hadn't. Of course, come on. What is happening today? What is happening today? This is gonna be problematic. If I need to do like I got kicked out the same time as you. Well, at least I'm not the only one suffering. Okay. Alright, time to spam. Unfortunately, spamming, every time I have to do a modification, the game has to contact with the server. But if the server is gonna lag or stop or do this all the time, this is gonna be problematic because I need to do this about 50 times now. Believe it or not. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, broke through. It's gonna do every time, isn't it? Isn't it, game? How am I gonna power level this 60 or 65 times if it's gonna do it every time? Tell me. Very slowly. I pretty much bet that a lot of you right now are thinking like, what the fuck, this, you know, regenerating beam. We're looking at the stream for like 3 hours to see some regenerating beams with gimbal. What is he doing? You know, what is he doing? I'm also very interested to see what is Massive D plotting here. You going to heal support? Shut up, Chris. You don't know anything. You're not on anything. Shut up. Well, of course I'm gonna go support with healing lasers, but the whole mechanism of it and the whole technique of it, how will that work? I wonder. 20 rolls later, 20 years later, since they took away commodities, I usually have the mats to level up with 3 to 4 upgrades. Just notice you use the same systematic white pilot suit for your Hollow Me. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Chris, you're annoying me. Stop it. Like, you've been no lifing so hard. You're pretty much on to my idea. God damn it, Chris. Don't tell anyone. I know that you figured it out. I can see that you figured it out. Let this be a surprise for everyone else. I'm kind of like, I'm wondering if that it really depends on what sort of roles I get for these things. But this could be very, very interesting indeed. And finally we can actually spam the server. Hamster sort of came back. The thick Plottens, Watson. It doesn't take expert genetics for shut up. Jesus. Keep it in suspense. The plot thickens, Watson. What time is it? Okay, so okay, I know how we'll end this today. Okay, that's close. I just need to sync the. I think half of this nickel should do it. So if it's a stealth heal vulture, what are your utilities? I'm not telling. You'll see. You'll all see. Man, I've been fascinated lately with sort of these utility unorthodox method type of vehicles in this game. And I have plans. I have plans for the 9th of April for the Salome event. We will have to do some proper testing for it, but I think I'm on a very interesting idea at the moment. So let us get this laser to grade 5 by leveling it 3 times, and that should be 5. Should be 5, I said. Come on. You'll all see, that sounds very brooding. Okay. I'm so excited for this. Now I just need some good rolls. Good deadly rolls. Come on. Give me something nice here. Well, I'm kinda at ease now because the first one was kinda okay. The things that we really need is the power draw, and actually we need all 4 of them. If we could make an all 4 of these really good, it would be quite smashing, but you know how this game works. Or PD lol. Tom is just, oh my gosh, Just leave it like this, please. No. Well, -1 is okay. That actually hit more than I wanted. Power distributor is great. Mass is great. Armor piercing. Thermal load. Fuck you, game. If you just left it the way it was the first time, it would have been such a good roll. I can see that this is gonna be rubbish. Let's try again. 10 more tries. Rubbish. 9 more tries. More rubbish. 8 more tries. Oh dear. I'm telling you, this is one of the most annoying... Fuck you. This is one of the most annoying modifications to do because the balancing act is so delicate here. Leave it, game. No additions, please. It's perfect. Don't touch it. Oh my god, it hits the one thing that it would have been best if it didn't touch. Although, well, of course, seriously. Let me check something. No, it's not gonna do. It's not gonna do. Fucking hell. It's totally possible that we wasted like this whole day and we won't even get the correct results. This is okay, just leave it. Leave it, game, don't touch it. Damage per second, oof. This can only mean bad things. Thermal load, oh my gosh, that's incredible. No power, don't touch the power. Wow, god roll. God roll. That is lovely. I'll take it. I will take it. Regeneration sequence. Let's take it. No, this is a god roll. This is really good. Now, let us check something. That's 8. That's 10. Life support is life support. Ooh, fuel scoop makes 5. Perfect. Is it perfect? It's perfect, isn't it? I guess I could. I guess I could do something else. Like I do have a few more rolls. I could totally try to re-roll this one. Actually, my. Can I make it work somehow? Browse. Oh, shit, come on. Why it doesn't work? We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Outfitting. Hard points. Browse shop. We can do it. So. Wait, which one was it? This one, right? Which one was it? Thermal load. Yeah, okay. So we can store this one, right? Okay, I have a plan, guys. I have a plan. Well, I go always maximum thermal load. Remember, though, the side effects of this blueprint are extremely positive. Oh, I take that. Buy a small pulse and level before leaving, and don't forget to pin blueprint. I always forget. No, I'll just do something else. I will buy myself burst laser, was it? And use my iron. Man. Oh, look at the tiny laser thingy. I will use my iron to power level with him again, and then I will sink my remaining tries into... There we go, we have plenty of iron. That's good, that's good. Okay, we can do this, we can totally do this. So, that second roll was really, really good. The first roll, but hopefully maybe we can amend it. If we can amend it, it's gonna be perfect. It's not too bad now, as it is, but I'm pretty sure we can do better. I'm so excited for this. Like, funny enough, it could happen that it may not even work. But I will be very happy to test this. Kind of got the idea of a very particular ship hull just kind of sitting in my hangar, not doing anything, being completely modified, but always like pondering what weapon should I put on it. That's boring, that's overused, you know, everybody uses that. What else can I do with it, right? And then the previous few, like should I say previous month, when I was doing the testing with the healing corvette, kind of was like considering what if I just take and, you know, do this and that. And I think that actually today in the morning, in the shower, I was like, Eureka, I know what I'll do. And there is a when I'm making ships, right? I'm kind of like being my own military general, right? I kind of set up like goalposts. Okay, so if I want to make a machine that works, it has to be in a certain price range. It has to be, you know, certain acquirability. It has to, you know, have a particular, like have a unique or, you know, never be before seen or used mechanic, and like it has to work in a surprising way, right? And I do think that with this machine in particular, I don't think a lot of players have thought about this build before. That's what makes it exciting for me, personally. Okay, enough blabbing about it. Let's see if we can actually get this power leveling over with. I'm pretty sure you guys are so confused now. Because efficient beams are the only thing usually worth taking. It's all plus, no negatives. The only other beam weapon worth taking is long range, and that is for specific purposes, in my opinion, right? I will, once I'm done with this, and once we confirm this, I will sort of release sort of the criteria of which I wanted to hit, and what was the reason for me creating this machine in particular, right? And what is going to be its purpose? So I can actually talk about it right now. So when I was making this machine, I was thinking of if it would be possible to make something that is incredibly cheap, like you wouldn't mind losing it in battle, right? Or should I say in one word, very replaceable, right? That is like that is sort of easy to develop, doesn't really require too many god rolls to be effective, right? So it's cheap, it's maneuverable, it's replaceable, and also has a very big impact in combat, in PvP combat in general, right? So you'll see. I'm very curious now. He's being all secretive. Like, I'm trying not to spoil it. Chris kind of tried to spoil it. Shut up, Chris. How dare you? Yeah, right. I just, like, we're almost there, but I just need one more good roll for... Right, so we don't need this burst. So I need a better roll for this... one of these big lasers. The other one was great. That was a god roll. That was more than I could have expected. So if we can get this somewhere close, gonna be just a bee's knees. Efficient weapon. 5 tries. Come on, Braben. We're praying for you. We want this so badly. We know you can do it, Braben. Come on. Ooh, distributor draw. Hello. Power draw. If thermal load went up, it would have been great, actually. I wouldn't have minded this if it went up. Although, like I would say, power draw. Actually, all of these are important. Funny enough, that's why this is such a complicated modification to make. Like, you need to get lucky. Ugh, fuck off. Ugh. 3 more tries. Okay. Okay. Give me thermal and power draw. Ugh, thank you. Thanks, Braben. Thermal load, though. That thermal load, though. Oh boy. Let me think about this. So we have plus damage, plus distributor draw. This is a god roll. What am I saying? This is a god roll. The power doesn't matter, does it? This is a god roll. Oh my god, it is. So 2 of these will be at max out thermal, at pretty much max out damage, and at pretty much maxed out distributor draw. This is perfect. I'll make the power work somehow. I'll just throw something useless like the life support out or something, right? Who needs those? Are you sure? Yes. Yes. Great success. Okay. So. Okay, right. It could be tricky now to make the power work, but I'm sure we will somehow. Best thermal load you need. Yeah, this was the best thermal, best power draw, and best damage. That's the 3 main criteria that I needed. This is great. This is great. Transfer. Man, the power is off the charts though. What am I going to disable in this ship? I think this is so exciting. Okay. So, like, we are giving the ship the most, pretty much the best possible. So, fuel scoop is 5. These are 9, 12, 13, 15. Problem, bros. Problem. How is, although life support. I think that would do it. Alright, let's go do some testing. Gratz Massive says, man, that power is going to be tricky. Hey MD, do you ever watch Mini Kills video and streams? You guys are both engineer hounds. Damn nice roll you just got. I don't know who Mini is. I've been referenced to him or her. I will have to go and check him out. What you need now is disable your cargo, FSD, get a better power plant roll. My power plant is actually modified for efficiency. Yeah, you'll first target unable to get away. Could be true in my vulture, I guess. Tom, you're still missing the point, friend. You're still missing the point. Get a low-grade power plant upgrade. This power plant is actually fully upgraded. It's meant to do, like, this hull is actually completely upgraded. The only problem is the power, but there's more than one way to skin a cat. Let's see. So you see, this is low emission power plant. Level 3 is the highest that you can get, but this is it's supposed to work this way, right? Now, if I'm gonna use this, hold on. Does that work? It works. It just works. My math was wrong. So that's 5. That's 9. That's 13. That's 15. But the usage is 16. So where do I save? I mean, what does that usage mean then? Is it just showing the thickness of the butter or something? It's... I mean, I'm not complaining. This ship meets the requirement and it's perfect somehow. Hold on a second. Am I just crazy here? Can I fire these bad boys? I totally can. Why is the color? Why are the colors broken? But it doesn't matter. It works. Even though it says that the power usage is 116, I'm displaying here the -2, 4, 10, 15. It still works somehow. What the fuck? Get a low grade. Watch out for super pen. That's why. Maybe for these sensors, low emission goes to 5 now, right? And anyway, you can always get extra power as a secondary. You fire your weapon. Yeah, not showing floating points in the calculations. I guess but it still shouldn't technically work. That's a decent amount that I can fire actually. This is great. And I do have the charge enhanced power distributor, which means that this actually recharges quite quickly. And also, the trick that we learned from our ship launch fighter days, I can do this. I can pop a heatsink and fire indefinitely. And boy do we have heatsinks, 12 of them actually. Let's use a few of them. Also, that coloring is a bug. Both of these should be the same color. Yes. Yosh. Can even make it this way. Silent running. This is brilliant. This is... Wait, is it true that low emissions can now go up to 5? Seriously? Did not know that. This is working! It's alive! It is alive. It's actually working better than I expected. Very interesting. So, lol bug. Not showing floating points. One of the point things might be 5 and it doesn't show it. It's likely rounding up and you probably forgot to switch back to the first god roll. Go back to outfitting. Lol, I don't think so. No, it's fine. We're good. We're good. Everything's working fine here. Efficient beam. Efficient beam. Both regenerated. This is fantastic. Let's go back to Jameson, guys. Let's go back to Jameson. Which is quite a distance, though. I guess I could do something different here. Right, I know what I'll do. Station. Let's go to Al Kujandi Enterprise. Okay. Shields are offline. Your shields are offline. Well, you say that, but I am not using a shield generator, so shields are supposed to be offline, because we have none. Oh dear, oh dear. Now it all depends on what sort of healing power does this actually have. But we're gonna give this build the best possible chance. It received 2 god rolls. The hull is modified perfectly. It is like for those who are saying, oh, where's your shields? Where is your blah 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 blah, right? You guys are forgetting something. This hull at the moment is as strong as the one on my Corvette, on my PvP Corvette, on my fully modified PvP Corvette. Like, I am missing at the moment one... Let me show you something. I am missing at the moment one grade 5 hull reinforcement package, because that's where I put what do you call it, what is it called? The fuel scoop, right? But it's still armor health 2183, and with the grade 5 reinforcement, like heavy duty reinforcement, right? This goes up to 2800 whole strength, right? And the armor kinetic resistance and armor thermal resistance raises. I think it goes to 55, and kinetic goes up to something like 42, 43. This thing is a tanky monster. It cannot be killed if it doesn't want to. On top of it, it travels and boosts at 510 meters per second, and on top of it all, it can silent run. So when it doesn't want to stay in the engagement, it just presses the I win button and silently fucks off to regroup, reload, and come back into the fight. And the way that this is gonna work is gonna be magnificent, I think. Woo, where are you looking? I'll check my silent running fast when I'm at homeworld again. Your hull may be strong, but the canopy on the vulture is fucking terrible. That's true, but nobody is going to attack my canopy because of the way that the ship will work, and and because of what its engagement terms is gonna be. I'm on practices for the event, says Chris. Yesterday you said remind you when you got in your ship to show us your hollow me. Did I miss it? Silent running fast is good. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you now, guys. Oh shit, not you engineers. It looks like this guy. Looks like Gregory House. Actually, this is too much lighting. Let's see if we can make it like this. Man, I was really proud of that. There is like a slight story of how this character came to be, but I'm pretty happy that you guys recognize this as Gregory House in 2 different times. Or your man Hugh Laurie, one of my favorite characters ever. Actually kind of created accidentally in this game, courtesy of the random generation. I just kind of got the silhouette and started working with it. I wanted to make Schwarzenegger first, didn't manage, because the body was just so scrawny. Maybe when we get body control, then I'll be able to do Schwarzenegger. I tried to make Chuck Norris, it was kinda similar. I tried to make Black Dynamite, the afro was not big enough. But then again, Hugh Laurie seemed to work just fine. But once more advanced avatar creation comes out, or when we get body types and different hairs, I may revisit and redo it. LOL House rules. Shame it doesn't have the ultimate speed due to clean drives. I only go 465. Actually, these ones have... this has the dirty drive. I didn't really feel the need to have clean drives. Wait, can somebody confirm though? Can you really get your power plant to grade 5 efficiency? Like if you want to have the for silent running, is it really possible? I thought grade 3 was the highest. Man, I love the engine sounds on the Ultra, so good. Oh, bump. Okay. So that is it for tonight, guys. We reached the second stream just reached 2 hours and 20 minutes, and this is a good time for us to cut off. I'm gonna leave you guys slightly on a cliffhanger here, but tomorrow we're going to be testing this bad boy. And Chris, let me know in the private message if you have some time tomorrow, and I will need to talk to you as well. But yeah, we will be testing the capabilities and scenarios of this particular ship, and if it works exactly in the way that I think it will work, I will take it into the event of the 29th, and we will try to keep Salome alive, guys. Nope, low emissions only goes up to level 3. Thank you, that means I don't have to redo it. Still seeing it as grade 3 with Heratani for low emissions. I wanted to see that vulture punk the res site. It's not meant to be an attack craft. Lol autocorrect Nathan Thillion or Alan Tudyk. Okay, must have been mistaken then. 07, sure, I see if I had some time. I'm pretty sure you will be impressed with this, Chris. This is such an unorthodox build, and if it's gonna work in the way that I think it will, it may even become a new staple of the meta, especially of the wing combat. Who knows? We'll see. So tomorrow, guys, stay tuned at about the same time. Tomorrow is going to be one of the most interesting episodes that I've did on this channel. We will be proof testing a concept, right? What role were you planning for the vulture then? Assassination runs? No, something even cooler. See you next time, guys. See you next time. Come on, Zen, be tomorrow. You will see the build for yourself. Like I would continue playing today, but we did 2 streams for 2 hours, and I think this is a great time for us to stop for the night. I need some rest, and you guys need some rest. And it's nice to have a little bit of a cliffhanger there, so we can all, sleep on it, think about it. Man, how is that? Anyway, good night, guys. Thank you all for joining today, and see you tomorrow.